Hello everyone, I'm Visha from Visha Academics. Today I'll be going to discuss about the syllabus for the coming session 2025-26. This will be the great help to the students also and to the teachers also, those who are going to teach standard 10th first time. So let us see. First of all, try to understand that subject code for the social science is 087. As for the CBSE, I'm having the syllabus structure, course structure of the year 2024-25. Might be there will be slight changes in the coming year. Some topics might be they are going to delete or add on. It happens every year. So let us see in detail what all those things are there, which things are important in social science. So first of all, we are going to discuss about the course structure. In the social science, there are 4 parts: history, geography, civics, and economics. First of all, we are going to see history. The name of the book is India and the Contemporary World Second. If you are going to see, the CBSE has given each and every minor details. First of all, they have given the periods, how many periods the teachers are going to utilize to teach history. Here the number of periods given 60 and 20 inclusive map pointing. If we will see the first chapter, that is event and processes. In that, the rise of nationalism in Europe and nationalism in India. These are the most important topics. On the basis of this, most of the questions are coming in the exam. Map-based questions are also coming from nationalism in India. Now, the next lesson is livelihood, economies, and societies. In this, the making of a global world, you are going to remember that only subtopics 1 to 1.3, pre-modern world to conquest, disease, and trade. These topics are going to be evaluated in the board exam, and the number of periods are 6. Next, rest or the part of the making of global world will be the part of IDP, that is interdisciplinary project, as part of multiple assessment. Then subtopics 2 to 4.4, the 19th century to end of Bretton Woods and the beginning of globalization. All these will be the part of multiple assessment. And for this, 4 periods are being allotted. Next, fourth chapter is the age of industrialization. This is also to be assessed as part of periodic assessment only. This chapter will not be there for the board exam. And the number of periods given for this topic are 6. Next is section 3rd, everyday life, culture and politics. And chapter number 5, print culture and the modern world. Total periods are 10. If you are going to see, history carries 18 plus 2 map pointing, total 20 marks. Now let us see geography. In geography, the name of the book is Contemporary India Second. Then chapter number 1 is Resources and Development. Number of periods allocated 7. Second chapter is forest and wildlife resources, number of periods 7. Then water resources, number of periods 7. Agriculture, number of periods 10. Minerals and energy resources, number of periods 10. Manufacturing industries, 10. Lifelines of national economy. For this chapter, this is the chapter number 7, only map pointing to be evaluated in the board examination. Again, this lesson is the part of IDP, interdisciplinary project, as a part of multiple assessment and internally assessed for 5 marks. Now, if we'll see here for the geography, 3 marks are given for the map pointing and 70 marks are for the question and answers. Next, political science. The name of the book is Democratic Politics, second. And suggested number of periods, 50. And marks allocated, 20. Next is here if you will see in the political science, democratic politics second, the first lesson is power sharing, number of periods 15. Then second is federalism. Both these topics, the periods included are 15. Next is gender, religion, and caste. Next lesson is chapter number 4, political parties. Periods allocated 12. Chapter number 5, outcomes of democracy. Number of periods allocated 11. And marks allocated 20. So total 5 lessons are there for the political science. Next, if you will see economics, the name of the book is Understanding Economic Development, and suggested number of periods are 50 and marks allocated 20. Now, the first chapter is development. Number of periods are 12. Chapter number 2 is sectors of the Indian economy. Number of periods allocated 12. Chapter number 3, money and credit. Number of periods allocated 12. Globalization and the Indian economy to be evaluated in the board examination. Now, 2 parts are there. Only these 2 parts are being evaluated in the board exam. First is what is globalization, and second one is factors that have enabled globalization, and number of periods are 8. Now, from this lesson, some topics we are going to assess as multiple assessment as a part of interdisciplinary project. Subtopics are production across the countries, Chinese toys in India, World Trade Organization, the struggle for a fair globalization, and number of periods are 6. Next is chapter number 5 is only for project work, and that is consumer rights. Now, here, if we will go through, all the detailed informations are given. Content, curricular goals, competency, learning outcomes, suggestive, pedagogical process. Now, from this, you can going to choose the topics for your portfolio if you want. You can take help of all these topics and suggestions given by CBSE. Now, we are going to see in detail about the internal assessment. If you will check here, it has been given. We are going to see in detail about it. Let us see what is there. See, first of all, we will check out the list of map items. Now, history. The most important topic is nationalism in India. In this list of the areas to be located, labeled, identified on the map. The list is given. Congress stations, 1920 Calcutta, 1920 Nagpur, 1927 Madras station. Second part is three Satyagraha movements, Khera, Champaranya, Ahmedabad mill workers. And third one is Jallianwala Bagh. And fourth one is Dandi March. So only these are the topics students, they are going to practice. If they will practice, they are going to get marks easily for history map work. Now, let us see geography, resource and development. Here, water resources, locating and labeling, Salal, Bhakranangal, Tehri, Rana Pratap Sagar, Sardar Sarovar, Hirakund, Nagarjun Sagar, Tungabhadra. So, only these map pointers, they are going to do practice. This is very easy for the students because if they will practice, they are going to score 5 on 5 for the map work. Next is agriculture. Identify major areas of rice and wheat, largest major producer states of sugarcane, tea, coffee, rubber, cotton, and jute. Next is minerals and energy resources. Identify iron ore mines, Mayurbhanj, Durg, then it is Bailadila, Belari, Kudremukh, then coal mines, Raniganj, Bokaro, Talcher, Neyvali, oil fields, Digboi, Naharkatai, Mumbai High, Basin, Kalol, Ankaleshwar. Now, next, here it has been given about locate and label power plants. Thermal, Namuru, Singrauli, Ramagundam, Nuclear, Narora, Kakrapara, Tarapur, Kalpakkam. Next is manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industries locating and labeling only. So, cotton textile industries, Mumbai, Indore, Surat, Kanpur, Coimbatore. Next is iron and steel plants, Durgapur, Bokaro, Jamshedpur, Bhilai, Vijayanagar, Salem. Software technology parks, Noida, Gandhinagar, Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Thiruvananthapuram. Then lifelines of national economy, locating and labeling major seaports and international airports. So this is all about the map work. Now we are going to see the subject-wide weightage, question paper pattern and design. Now history, as you know that there are 5 topics: the rise of nationalism in Europe, nationalism in India, the making of global world, subtopics 1 to 1.3, print culture and the modern world, map pointing. 18 plus 2, that is percentage 25%. Political science, power sharing, federalism, gender, religion, caste, political parties, outcomes of democracy, marks allocated 20, 25%. Geography, resources and development, forest and wildlife resources, water resources, agriculture, minerals and energy resources. Manufacturing industries, lifelines of national economy, only for map pointing. And last is map pointing. So total 17 plus 3, 25%. Next is economics, development sectors are the economic, money and credit, globalization and the Indian economy, and subtopics, what is globalization, factors that have enabled globalization, marks allocated 20 and 25%. Now, here, weightage to type of questions it has been given. Marks, MCQ questions will be there, 20, inclusive of assertion reason, differentiation, and stain. Total marks are 20, that is 25%. Next is marks, narrative questions, 4 multiplied by 12, knowledge, understanding, application, analysis, evaluation, synthesis, and create. Total marks are 8, that is 10%. Marks, narrative questions, 5 multiplied by 3, knowledge, understanding, application, analysis, evaluation, synthesis, and create. Total marks are 15, 18.75%. Marks, case study questions, 3 multiplied by 4, knowledge, understanding, application, analysis, evaluation, synthesis, and create. 12 marks, 15%. Marks, narrative questions, 4 multiplied by 5, knowledge, understanding, application, analysis, evaluation, synthesis. 20%, 25%. And then map pointing, 5, that is 6.25%. Next is weightage to competency level. If you will see in the map, for the competency level, the weightage is given. Remembering and understanding, for that 24%, percentages, marks 24 and percentage is 30%. Next is applying, marks 11, percentage 13.25%. Third, formulating, analyzing, evaluating, and creating, marks allocated 40 and percentage 50%. And map skill 5, 6.25%. So total paper will be of 80 marks. Now, here few guidelines are given for the internal assessment. Many teachers, they are facing problem for the internal assessment. So my suggestion for all the teachers that if you want to give the internal project for the internal assessment, then you can give all those projects in the summer, for the summer vacation only. So type of assessment, here it is being given periodic assessment, that is pen paper test, marks allocated 5. Multiple assessment, quiz, debate, role play, viva, then group discussion, visual expression, interactive blue bulletin, bulletin boards, gallery walks, exit cards, concept maps, peer assessment, self-assessment, etc. through interdisciplinary project. As we have discussed during syllabus discussion, that interdisciplinary project is given. Interdisciplinary project is the part of multiple assessment. Marks allocated 5. Subject enrichment activity, that is project work on consumer rights or social issues or sustainable development. For the subject enrichment activity, you can give any one topic to the student, or else give 3 topics and tell the students to choose any one of them. The marks allocated are 5. Then the most important part is portfolio, where few teachers are facing problem. They are not aware about what is actually portfolio. So whatever the classwork, from the first day of grade 10th till the last day of the grade 10th, we are giving, that is the part of portfolio. Then whatever work we are doing while teaching in the class, whatever the activities we are giving them, all those are the part of portfolio. Then reflections, narrations, journals, etc. Achievements of the student in the subject throughout the year. Participation of the student in different activities like Heritage India quiz carries 5 marks. In the portfolio, you can give lesson wise also small activity as a part of portfolio. For example, you can give quiz also. Then, as per the guidelines given in this PDF, lesson wise activities are given. That also you can give to the student as a part of the portfolio. So, these are all guidelines related to the internal assessment for the grade 10th. Now, here is the book list given which you are going to follow to teach for grade 10th. History. The name of the book is India and the Contemporary World, second, and publisher is NCRT. Political Science, Democratic Politics, second, NCRT. Geography, Contemporary India, second, NCRT. Economics, Understanding Economic Development, NCRT. Then Disaster Management, Together Towards a Safer India, Part 3rd, CBSE. Then the project list is also given uh, in this PDF. If you will go through, you will get an idea. As I am right now discussing about grade 10, so I'll be going to discuss or I'll be going to tell you about grade 10. One more video I will make for grade 9 that will also help you and your student. So let us see what is project work. 10 periods are given. Every student must undertake one project on consumer awareness or social issues or sustainable development. Now, the students will develop the following competencies: collaboration, use of analytical skills, evaluate the situation during the disaster, synthesize the information, find creative solutions, strategies, the order of solutions, use right communication skills. Now, following are the guidelines given over here. The distribution of the marks, content accuracy, originality, and collaborative skills, 2 marks, competencies exhibited, and presentation, 2 marks, Viva, 1 mark. The project carried out by the students should subsequently be shared among themselves through interactive sessions such as exhibition, panel discussion, etc. All documents pertaining to assessment under this activity should be meticulously maintained by the schools. A summary report should be prepared highlighting objective, realizing through individual work and group interactions, calendar of activities, innovative ideas generated in the process, list of questions asked in Viva was. It is to be noted here by all the teachers and the students that the project and models prepared should be made from eco-friendly products without incurring too much expenditure. The project report can be handwritten or digital. The project work needs to be enhance cognitive, effective, and psychomotor skills of the learners. It will include self-assessment and peer assessment and progress of the child in project-based and inquiry-based learning, art-integrated activities, experiments, model, quizzes, role plays, group work, portfolios, etc., along with the teacher assessment, must be done at school only as specific periods are allocated for project work. The project work can culminate in the form of PowerPoint presentation, exhibition, skit albums, files, song, and dance or culture show, storytelling, debate, panel discussion, paper presentation, and whichever is suitable to visually impaired candidates. A record pertaining to projects internal assessment of the students will be maintained for a period of 3 months from the date of declaration of result for verification at the discretion of board. Sub judice cases, if any, or those involving RTI grievances may be, however, be retained beyond 3 months. Now, these are the guidelines given for the interdisciplinary project. History, chapter number 3, making of a global world. Next is geography 7, lifelines of national economy. Economics 4, globalization and the Indian economy. Now, guidelines, it involves combining two or more disciplines into one activity, more coherent and integrated. The generally recognized disciplines are economics, history, geography, political science. A sample plan has been included. So, methodology, a sample interdisciplinary project plan link has been provided. Topics, the making of a global world, globalization, and lifelines of economy. A plan of project, a suggestive 10 days plan given below, which you may follow or you can create on your own plan. Then, process is also given. After that, do the interdisciplinary activity in the school itself. Uh, and day-wise handouts are also given over here. This is the great help for the student. Now, presentation template by the students. The students, they are going to use name of the student, members of the team, class, section, date of submission, topics of IDP, title of the project, objectives, multiple assessment, then evidences, oral presentation, acknowledgement, reference, reflections. All these are the important points for the interdisciplinary project. Now, these are the rubrics given for the IDP. Research work 1, collaboration and communication 1, presentation and content relevance 1, competencies, creativity, analytical skills, evaluation, synthesizing 2 marks. So total 5 marks are there. In this way, I have discussed about social science syllabus related to grade 10. Thank you. Thanks a lot.